So I know you're really excited to learn about what bookkeeping actually is and what it isn't. And I'm going to share that with you right now. It's easier to say what it isn't. And obviously, it's not when last minute go through all of your statements, your accounts, your PayPal, your Venmo, all the different places where you bought and sold for your business, and try to pick out all the transactions that you think are deductible and throw them on a spreadsheet and either use that to do your own taxes or bring it to your accountant. It's been done like that. It's being done like that by millions and millions of people, and that is not bookkeeping for sure. Another thing that's not bookkeeping is just entering transactions into a software program like Wave Apps or QuickBooks without knowing the basics of bookkeeping, like having a proper chart of accounts, how to know and do bank reconciliations, credit card reconciliations. So just entering the data into a system is not bookkeeping either. There has to be some controls. Now, a solid bookkeeping is done depending on how the business does consummates their transactions. The the methods and the tools and resources that people use have to be considered in creating a bookkeeping system, a bookkeeping and accounting system. So the basics are always the same, no matter how business is being conducted. Who is going to capture the transaction and how it's captured is really the question, but we're not going to cover that here because that is something that is going to be up to you. For instance, let's say you do all your transactions with the credit card and you get receipts. Sometimes you don't get receipts. We'll talk about keeping records in another segment, but that's how you keep track of your transactions, which is fine, and that's one of the ways we do it. We'll get our client's credit card statement and enter the transactions and categorize everything, and then we reconcile it. Now, the items that we don't know what category they belong to, we will go back and ask our client. And that's just one process that we do for numerous clients. I think almost all of our clients, no, not all of our clients, but most of them have a credit card. Now, it's the same thing with a bank account. No matter where you're entering the transactions from, whether you're doing it in real time, like let's say you're printing checks through QuickBooks, you're entering bills, you're receiving payments, that's part of your bookkeeping, but it has to be backed up with the bank reconciliation. And that's where a lot of businesses fail. They don't do the bank rec. There's no control, which means you cannot verify that all the transactions are entered, let alone entered correctly. So that in a nutshell is what bookkeeping is. I hope you got a clearer picture of it, that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next segment. Thank you.